guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Okay, I think that this spread is lovely. Okay, I think I'm going to pull some energy on it too. But what I think is happening here is we've got the Seven of Swords coming in here. Okay, and I think that what that is really is I think that you've had a course correct somewhere, is all. I really do think that what we've got here is the Seven of Swords. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups, the Ten of Coins, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Okay, I think what's happened here, we've got the Seven of Swords coming in here. That's going in a different direction. I think that, oops, sorry, little bit of a storm today. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups. Okay, that's an offering. What I want to say with this is the top to her cup is off. Okay, which means that she is receptive. Okay, keep in mind too that accepting a gift from someone is the same as giving a gift. Okay, there's a recipient and there's it is just it's a reciprocal kind of gesture. Okay, so what it does too is it tells the universe that you're open. Okay, if someone, for example, and I know we all do this, right? We need money for something, an example, right? And someone will offer it to us and we'll say, no, 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 I'm okay, right? What you're doing is you've asked the universe for something and it's provided it, not necessarily in the way that you had anticipated. It comes in a different way, but when you shoot it down, it's like turning down a gift from the universe too, right? Because we all work through that energy. So what I'm going to say here is this is coming in the form of the Ten of Coins. Okay, which means it's probably going to be a monetary gift, a promotion in some way, an increase in some way, someone helping you. This is also a community card, right? It's the inheritance, it's the estate. A gift is coming to you in some form here. Okay, so I'm going to say make sure that you are aware of this. Okay, what we've got here is the outbound is the Knight of Wands. I wanted to pull an additional card here because there's a message here and this is, it delivers it, right? Like this is they work in tandem. Okay, so what this could come in with is it could be money. It can be, again, a job offering. If there was a job, you know, I know a few of you are looking for employment, you're looking for increase, you're looking for different things, right? And I saw a few comments during the week that, you know, it wasn't ideal, but I may take it because I need to. When we settle, and I get it, guys, I do get it. I don't live in La La Land. But what we do is we set ourselves up for, you know, it's not a job, it's not the greatest job, but it's a job, so I'll take it. It's one, we've got a pattern in there of accepting lack, right? Which sets us up for, no, I don't need it, thank you anyway. We turn down the advantages in life because we don't think that we're worthy. So we need to really look at that. Okay, so I want to say that just don't accept the things that you don't love, that you don't enjoy, that don't accept things in life just because it's a monetary gain. Because what's going to happen is it's going to set you up for a repetitive pattern of ending up in positions that you're not thrilled with, but you're settling, right? Those lead, it's a paper trail. It leads to a bunch of different things. So you don't want to do that. Okay, so the Six of Cups too is about not looking, it's about breaking patterns from the past, right? We don't want to do things from the past. Okay. But I think what could happen here too, because the Six of Cups does pull from the past to a degree, right? So what I'm going to say is if something may happen where a job example, right, was you didn't think you got the job. They handed it to someone else. Turns out that person couldn't do it. So they're circling the bend. You may hear of that in the form of something you've already done. Okay. It could be, you know, someone that you know from the past coming through and just saying, you know, I know of this person and they're looking for this. My point is you've got avenues today that probably will show up in ways that you hadn't anticipated, okay? Because the Seven of Swords also can be a card of not wanting to accept the fate that you think you've been given, right? And you don't have to in here because it's not a fated card in here because there are no major cards in here. If there were major cards in here, I would say, you know, it's probably got to go, you know, a leg of this in here somewhere is fated, okay? But nothing in here is a major arcana card. So all of this can be changed instantly. So I am sure that that card is really just meaning that, you know, you need to change a plan. It needs to go in a different direction. You need to rethink it. It's keeping things to yourself, right? Not broadcasting things, because then this turns into, you know, an even more challenging issue, right? Because then we get people in the equation that will say, well, you know, it was a job, you should have just taken it. You don't, that really will screw you up. So I'm advising you to not ever settle, right? Just hang out, because chances are that the first one was just a pop quiz to see how you'd handle it. The second one is usually always sitting in tandem waiting, right? So don't settle for things in life, I guess is where I'm going with that. Well, that is where I'm going with that. So let's pull some energy around this. I think that you're going to get something today, or energy is fluent. So at some point this week, you're going to get something that I don't think that you are. And we have the Chariot. Okay. The Chariot in here, that card, the action card, is, to me, it is the Chariot card. Okay. It's saying you want to balance yourself here, right? And you want to move forward, because the Chariot doesn't move, and that is an arcana card. Okay. The Chariot won't move until, you know, all of your ducks are in a row, until you've got your mind going in a row, until you know what your priorities are, right? It's getting everything going in the direction now that you need to go. Okay. And that's exactly what I think is happening. I think that things are aligning for you behind the scenes. Don't take things, don't accept things that are not worthy of you. And it really comes down to that. That's not being selfish at all. It's aligning your life and designing your life in the way in which you want it. And you're entitled to that. You know, we're not supposed to settle for things. We're supposed to get the things, you know, that we're worthy of. So you are worthy. It's coming. Accept it. And it's going to be a lovely gift, because this is a great card. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.